You're out riding your bike in Mallorca. It's all over, just like that. And then next minute, oh, and then you're back into work. Monday morning, came into 60 odd bikes I've done. Today's Friday, so 60 odd bikes done and repaired according to my dockets. Mallorca, done and dusted. All over for another year. Good week cycling. 550 mile done for the week. That was including the wee Sunday run I had here. So what did I take away from this week? What did I gain from this week? Well, I've learned that I've gained a bit of weight. Got myself down for the Worlds and then put myself up. You know, took a few weeks off and then put a bit of weight on. Now we're only talking a few kilos here, but you know, nothing goes amiss with these boys. So you arrive there, hi, are you? Good to see you. You know, okay, I know I've put a wee bit of weight on. I didn't want to say that was my issues for the week. Hit the first hill and you know, out the back. You know, wasn't where I wanted to be in the first hill. It's good to see the guys that you haven't seen for a while and just keep you on your toes. You know, the belly's hitting the top of the thigh. So I actually put the seat up a couple of mil to see if that would help, but no. My whole thing during the week was avoiding carbs. You know, beer's a recovery drink, it's hard to do. So first day was the Flentex. Big Luke was flying. He was flying for the first day anyway. Second monastery, again, it's a lot shorter. Day 2 was up to Palencia and up to the lighthouse. And I did it last year and then had lunch before the lighthouse and then just decided not to go on up to the lighthouse. Got lunch, actually glad I did it. It was 100 plus mile round trip, good weather, tailwind home. Somebody punctured, turned the bike upside down, the wheel out, put the wheel back in, and then decided to pump it up. But at this stage we were doing 22 mile an hour. A couple of boys didn't wait at the puncture stop. Hand grenade, it got dropped early, 30 mile to go, big split. A lot of boys chipped down on the second page. Day 3 was at Orient. Felt like I got rid of the wee bit of lead in the belly there and the thighs weren't touching the belly anymore. Put a good time, happy enough with the numbers up the Orient. Nice run off the Orient. Wanted to do a bit of a loop on out, but we just went to Santa Maria straight in again. So it was 60, and then the rest day was 60. Next day after that was Friday. It was Thursday or Friday, so you get lost with the days. It's just day 1, day 2, stage 1, stage 2. Hit the hills, and I was hoping for 130, but the guys were pulling out early. There was a couple of exit points, so we didn't have a big group. The thing with having the big group was on the rest day, you know, you were able to avoid the front and the guys were able to ride pace at the front for you and you were able to shelter well. Yeah, well rested. And then we did another day up to Petra. Wanted to get the 100 up and then it was a case of coming back the lanes and as you've probably seen on Strava, a couple of loops. Out to Luc Mayor, Randa, back to Luc Mayor, Talio, back to Luc Mayor, down the service road. Final stage was up to the Talio again, but direct hits, photo shoot, art hopes, profile pictures. Home, and then 60 bikes done. Today is Friday, 60 bikes done since, according to my dockets. Got out the road on Wednesday with Eddie. You know, Glenn, what are you going to put in the post-mortem? You have to put in that I was out on the bike every day. Don't be putting in about me. Don't be putting that in. So Sunday is the Tour of the Mournes, stroke Tour of Not the Mournes. Great race, another Ulster classic. Newry Wheelers just seem to have it down to a fine tea now with their races. Can't fault them. Emails coming out during the week there with the route file. 76 mile, 3 main climbing sort of areas. You've Reed Hall, Santa's Grotto as it's called, and then up through Rath Island and a bit of a hill up to the finish. Tour of the Mournes is one of those races I've just never had a really good day at. I remember riding it years ago. Been in the break a couple of times, it's just never finished it. Just sort of climb off because it's big loops, it's not laps. Then for a few years the A1s were apparently making it too hard, so I think the A1s were pulled out of it. Got a bit of its status quo back with the A2s racing. Full entries, you know, now it's back to having A1s the last few years. A few years ago went okay at it, some big power numbers put out, like the following. Best 20-minute effort. Now these were hanging out at McChrystal, going across the break at Rath Island, so not a true power effort sort of, as you would call it. I think the course is the same this year. It goes out around through Coquille and then your first climb is up through Bransford after a lot of fast flat sort of sections. We're doing touching 30. Looking forward to seeing how this goes. Hopefully get the saddle height right, you know. If I get a lasagna on me on Saturday night and a bit of a sump on me, I might have to put the seat up, so everyone just check the seat height. So we'll get a bit of a recap on Sunday afternoon stroke Monday morning.